All right. If you watch the first part of our video, you know that what we've done so far is uploaded a file and mapped all the appropriate values to create a batch shipment, and that we then created that shipment, which brings us back to the batch shipping kind of homepage with your batch that you've created all loaded up and ready to go. So the first thing that we see when we look at this batch is that the first couple of items in this batch have some errors. We talked about that in the last video as well. We need to resolve those before we can quote and ship this batch, so we'll start there. So what you want to do is go down to the item that has an error. In this case, it was the receiver address, which is just too long. Obviously entered in error. So make any changes you need to fix your problems. And as well, if you have changes that just need to be made, for instance, you know that this address is wrong, or the email address is wrong, or the phone number is wrong, you can go in and make those individual edits as you need to, and then hit save. The batch will be updated. You can see that the error has been resolved, and that shipment is now ready to go. We'll fix this one as well, and now our shipment is actually ready to ship. Before we do that, I want to show you a couple other different ways you can edit this as you need to. Um, First thing, you've seen how to edit individual shipments, but sometimes you may need to edit all of the shipments in an entire batch. Say you get to here and you realize, oh, the sender address for this is not actually Cliff Tester. They should be going to John Doe. So the way to do a mass edit where you change all the shipments is to click this checkbox up here. It'll select all of the items in the shipment. Then you can go over to here, which is our multi edit function, choose the row, whether it's sender, receiver, or shipping information that you need to edit, select it, and then hit edit multiple. So now for this, we want to change these so they are going to John Doe, John Joe, and click save. So now you can see that it's been updated, and really easy to do mass operations across all of this data that you've entered. And you can also do mass operations across just some of the data. You don't need to do everything. So easiest way to do that is to either just select them individually, like this, or you can select everything and then deselect the ones you don't want to edit. So either way, what you want to do is get checkbox next to the data you need to fix, and then same thing, just go up to sender address, click edit multiple, and let's actually send these ones to Jane Doe. And there you go. We've edited those. Super easy. So now that you know how to edit, what we're going to do is show you how to quote. Uh, Quoting can either be done individually by clicking the Get Quote button. You see that one's now been quoted. Or you can select all the shipments or some of the shipments and click the Quote button up here. Make sure you want to actually quote them and then hit yes. We're going to do quoting. You can see how it's running down at the lower right. Now we're done. So everything in this shipment has been quoted. You've got all the information you need to now ship this shipment. So once you're ready to ship, again, select the shipments you want to ship. You don't have to ship everything at once. And click the ship button. It's going to ask if you want to. You click yes. And these items are shipping. You can see we go to pending. And then they are booked. So, looks like we have one that returned an error. If you look here, it looks like this does not have a shipping address, which is what caused a little bit of a problem here. So we're going to add one, just like we did before by doing a single edit. We're now ready to go, and we can just select that individual shipment, click ship, and now that one has shipped as well. So, as you can see, there's a lot of error checking. It's almost impossible to ship a shipment that is not going to make it to its destination, and it's very easy to edit things when you have a problem. Now, let's say that the address you just entered, even though it's technically, you know that that's not actually right. It was supposed to be 1243 Main. You need to fix that problem. So you want to void the shipment, so there's no charges for the no charges for FedEx. So all you do is click the item you want to void, come up here, click the void button, and that shipment has now been voided. And super easy. And so now that everything has been shipped, you want to print labels so you can actually get these boxes to where they need to be. So what you want to do is select the shipments that are ready to go, and then you would click the print button. Print button would bring up a new window that would have all your labels in it for easy printing. I'm not going to do it because you wouldn't be able to see it in the video anyway, but it super easy. Just pops up a new window and you hit print. So now that you know how to print, I'm going to show you the export CSV that we were talking about earlier. It's just this button right up here in the upper right. Again, I'm not going to actually click it because it'll open a new window. You won't be able to see it. But if you click that, it'll give you a CSV file that you can open in Excel. Gives you all the information that we've seen here, all the updated addresses, and all of that. So as you can see, quoting and shipping, printing, voiding, very easy. Makes it very easy to edit either single addresses or multiple addresses, and that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, please be sure to contact us, and have a great day.